Hello everybody, and thank you very much for joining me again. I just want to say a massive thank you for the message of support and really sharing this content with people that you like and on your wall. So that means a lot to me and really encourages me to produce a little bit more because I'm tired at the moment. I feel it's time for me to retire, but I tried, but they're saying that I need to wait until the age of like 70 these days. And so today is Friday here at Dejan conference, and we are now receiving the reports from the different divisions around the world. And the first one that just came out was North American division, and then he's going to come to the Trans-European division at some stage. I hope to have a link for you to share with you so you can see it yourself. Something that I realized that I should have done in the beginning, but I haven't done, is I did not talk too much about the process of how people are getting elected, at the same time what system they use. So I managed to speak with the professor, well now he's the director of archives, David Trim, and so I'm going to share that content with you. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to put the full video, but whatever I can I will squeeze into this.
I'm David Trim. I'm Director of the General Conference Office of Archives, Statistics and Research, based at the World Headquarters. So history is part of my official responsibility, so I'm happy to talk about past sessions.
If you, Dave, look at this particular session, this is a hybrid. I guess this is the first one that we have in this model?
Absolutely. And last year's annual council was the first annual council to be hybrid, and making it hybrid adds immensely to the level of difficulty. If we had simply had the entire General Conference session on Zoom, that would have been hideously difficult because of the sheer number of people involved. But it would have been easier than having around, 4/5 of the people present in person and another fifth joining via Zoom. Trying to combine the two, as we discovered at Annual Council, is just horrendously difficult. And we've seen some difficulties with the system, but on the whole it's worked really well. So we praise God for that, and we also thank the technical team who've put in a huge amount of work in the lead up and are working very long hours here at the session as well.
David, looking back historically, there were quite a few global events that maybe shook the timetable of the Dejan conference sessions. Is there something that comes to your mind in history that maybe resembles the dramatic change as this?
Oh yes, absolutely. There is a danger that we become too presentist and that we assume that every challenge is an unprecedented, unparalleled one. And that's actually very rarely the case in history. There's normally a precedent for something. That said, there's no precedent for a hybrid GC session, but this is actually the 5th time that a General Conference session has been postponed. It was postponed once during World War I. It was postponed for 2 years because of the Great Depression and the financial crisis that engulfed the church as well as the wider world. And then it was postponed twice during World War II because World War II lasted so long. So this is actually the 5th time that a session has been postponed. It's the 2nd time that a session has been postponed for 2 years. This is the longest period of time that has ever gone between two sessions. 7 years, that is unprecedented. But in general, we are not in unknown or untried waters.
Yes, and David, tell me about how the process of voting is taking place during the Dejan conference, because we have people who are on the Zoom and people who are here.
So we're using a system called Election Buddy, which basically is done at a website. So we tried electronic voting last time in San Antonio with a device that everyone had in their hand and would communicate information through to a central place. And for a variety of reasons, including technical and technological, but some other reasons as well probably, that didn't work out. This time it takes advantage of the fact that virtually every delegate has a cell phone, and in some cases divisions have supplied cell phones to people who needed them. On their cell phone they receive an email each morning with the website to use with specific login and password information that is specific to them and can't be used by anyone else. They log in and then they get prompted to vote. When the chairman and the parliamentarian who runs the electronic voting system announce it, it appears on their website, you click on it, you choose to vote, and what it means is every vote is done automatically. Every vote is done by secret ballot, which I think is a good step forward. It enables people to vote their consciences, and Ellen White was one who said very clearly, delegates should always vote according to their personal conviction. So the election buddy system allows that to happen, but it also allows the votes to be tallied within a very short space of time. If you had to count 1,800 paper ballots, as we experienced at San Antonio, it took hours, in fact, or at least an hour. It was a prolonged period. Now we get accurate results shown immediately. It has transparency, it has accountability, the system is robust and has integrity. I think it's a great step forward. At the moment, we are on the cutting edge. In fact, when we told Zoom, the corporation, what we were planning to do, they were bowled over because they didn't think it would be possible.
Wow.
So we really are on the cutting edge of technology at the moment.
Thank you very much, David. Thank you very much. Hey, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, press the like button, and if it's possible, share. And all I want to say, God bless you, have a beautiful day, and see you soon.